Hi there. In this video, we're going to be talking about graphing on the coordinate plane. Now, a coordinate plane is comprised of two axes. All right, I have a horizontal axis that I'll call my x-axis. All right, and then I have a vertical axis that we'll call the y-axis. And what we're trying to do is use this grid to plot points. Okay, so let's talk about what a point is. And so all a point is a location, and we show that location by using a coordinate point x comma y. All right, and this is going to be where we locate points. All right, so let's first talk about that looking at our graph. All right, now our graph is comprised of four different quadrants. Okay, quadrant one is my top right quadrant. And that's when I have a positive x value and a positive y value. Over in quadrant 2, over here, this is where we have a negative x value and a positive y value. In quadrant 3, down here, this means that I have a negative x value and a negative y value. And last, we have quadrant 4. This is where I have a positive x value and a negative y value. All right, so what I like to do here when I plot my coordinates, or when I show my axes, I say that this is my x-axis, this is the positive side, this is my positive y-axis. Over here is my negative x-axis and my negative y-axis, okay? Now, if we're going to plot points, all right, what we do is we start at the origin, which is the point 0, 0. We move left or right, and then from there we move up or down, and we put a dot where your point is. All right, so let's practice. Now, if I look at all these examples, I want to plot the following points, A, B, C, and D. Now, what I want to consider here is my point is always in the form of x comma y. Okay, so my first number is always my x value. My second number is always my y value. So let's talk about plotting point A. Now, point A is the point 3, 2. What this means is that my x value is 3, my y value is 2. So let's start at the origin. The origin is the center of my graph, and if my x value is 3, I'm going to move over 3 units. So 1, 2, 3. Then I want to either move up or down. All right, so my y value is 2, so I go up 1, 2, and that's where I'm going to plot a point and name it point A. Okay, now for point B, this is the point negative 4, 5. All right, so what I want to do, again, start at my origin, and because my x value is negative, I want to move left because that's my negative x. Okay, so I'm going to move to the left 1, 2, 3, 4, and then my y value is a positive 5. So I'm going to move up 5 units, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's going to be the location of point B. All right, now point C is the point negative 2, negative 1. So because my x value is negative, I'm going to move to the left first, and then I'm going to move down 1. So I'm going to move to the left, 1, 2, and move down 1. And that's the location of where C is going to be. All right, last, let's look at point D. This is the point 1, negative 3. So from here, I want to move over to the right 1, okay, and then down 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be the location of my point for point D. All right, and that's all I'm doing. Now, the other thing that we can do is we can use a table to plot points. So let's use an example of time and temperature. Okay, this is time in hours, and this is temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. All right, let me put my degrees Fahrenheit in there. And what I want to do is plot these points to show how time affects temperature. All right, so as time increases by 1, the temperature is increasing by 3. So at time 0, okay, what I want to show is that the temperature is 37 degrees. All right, and I'm just going to ballpark it there, but there's that first point. At 1, after 1 hour, we're at 40 degrees. After 2 hours, we're at 43 degrees. At 3 hours, we're at 46. and at 4 hours, we're at 49, okay? Now, this isn't exactly perfect, but that's the idea, okay? So when you have a table like this, what you can think about is that each of these points can be translated, or each of the table values can be translated into points, and this is going to be the point 0, 37. All right, this is the point 1, comma 40. This is the point 2, comma 43. This is the point 3, comma 46. This is the point 4, comma 49. All right, so using tables to plot points, not just using the points themselves, but being able to look at a table and create the points from that. That's all I have for this video, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks a lot.